What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? I'm really sorry that I'm late today, guys. I was running back home right now because I promised Evelina that we're going to go out for a walk, right? And yeah, we went out for a walk. And I was literally running back home right now to get to the live stream because I told her that 11:30 p.m. we gotta be running back home so that I could do the Sunday live stream. How you guys doing? And I'm really sorry for being 8 minutes late, but I got some good news for you, everybody. We are actually going to be having a video premiere after this live stream because I was absent for 2 days. It was Valentine's Day, and then I was just all over the place. I took a break basically, to reload and restart. And I gotta tell you guys, I feel flipping amazing after taking a little break. And we did not stop by McDonald's because now I go to the gym. Surprisingly enough, I don't eat fast food. I don't drink sugary stuff. I don't drink sugar, eat sugar. Just, only allowed black coffee. I don't mind that. I have black coffee and water. But I like sparkling water, which is really, really good. So what's up, everybody? I'm sorry. I just had to explain myself a little bit here. Moderators, what's up? The best of the best. Sam K, Sam Nanea, Lisa Marshall. How you guys doing? Krista Karen, VJ John. Look, guys. Did I flip the Datsun? No, I did not. The Datsun project is going on along surprisingly. Let's see. Somebody was asking me about the van. I am going to be, I will go after that. After I actually am able to sell the car, because there was this guy who thought he was going to buy my car. He came. He didn't even test drive it. He said he's going to consult with his friends or something like that. So, you know what? I'm going to take it slowly. I'm going to take it slowly. I'm not going to be thinking about it. And when you don't think about something, it usually happens, surprisingly enough. But I got a story to tell you guys. I was taking out money 2 days ago in an ATM, and I forgot my card in it. Can you imagine that? And the problem is that that's a really important credit card as well. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I'm gonna go over there and they're just gonna be like, oh, here's a stack of cards. We can give you your one. But I'm preparing for the worst. That's basically my YouTube card. But thankfully enough, when I was in Kazakhstan, I opened up a bunch of accounts. So if I have to block this one, because if I don't retrieve the card, that will be really sad because it's just, I don't even know. But really sad because of this. But I'm still hoping that tomorrow I might get it back. Well, I'm keeping the Datsun. I'm keeping the Datsun. No, I did not cancel the card. First of all, I'm in hopes that it's laying in the bank. Because I've heard that in Thailand, sometimes they leave it until the owner comes. So I really hope that's the case. Am I worried about it? You might be wondering, what if somebody tries to, spend money on it? I literally have $40 on it. So, at least if somebody tries to spend money on it, I know that somebody actually has it. If nobody is spending the money, that means either the bank has destructed it or it's just laying in their office. It's one of them. Yeah, what my balance is like, there's not much to watch about, right? I'm pretty broke as usual, Pretty broke as usual. That's just the way it is, That's just the way it is. Hey, the Datsun's looking good. It was a bit sketchy a few weeks back. If you would ever have the electrics done. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Gazprom Bank was doing some sketchy things with Turkey, yes. What if they don't return your card? Well, if they don't return my card, I will have to move my YouTube AdSense to another card that I've never used before. So, because to make a new card, I'll probably have to fly to Kazakhstan, and that will be too expensive to fly there and fly back. So I'm hoping that if I don't get the card back, I will use one of my backup bank accounts and use that. Hopefully everything works. So I am a bit worried, but it's just the way it is. Oh, I can log the card. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Datsun does have, we build a little piping underneath, you know? So that's a story about that. Did I talk with... actually, he messaged me. He said he was in Pattaya. I will meet up with him. I have to message him back. I was just all over the place, guys. All over the place because as you saw, guys, in my previous 2 videos, I got sponsored by Aura, which was really cool. And yeah, so I was just busy getting all that stuff to work because it's a big corporation and they need to like check everything. But I told them straight away. I told them, check my channel out before thinking, because I am not going to be changing the news to whatever your liking is. If you feel fine advertising on my channel, it's fine. Perhaps you can call the bank and ask them to mail you a new card because you're out of the country. I will try that if I don't retrieve my card. How soon until the Datsun is done? I mean, technically speaking, it's possible that it could be done next week, you know? I'm stuck in Florida for a few weeks and road NH Department of Motor Vehicles 3 times. Try to get a replacement license. My landlord found my original by the pool. Hope it works out for you too. Thank you very much. No, the coffee goes to my PayPal, and I'm able to get it out to my other account. So coffee actually works. You know, I have another bank account, right, that completely works fine. I'm just saying for the fact that the card that I use for YouTube is basically lost, right? And that's basically the story about that. How's the progress buying the iVan? I kind of, I'm halting that for now because I think that my financial situation is not good for an iVan. So we will have to see. If the Mercedes sells, then we will have to see what I will be doing next. But first, I think it's more logical to do that first. That's it. Any chance we will see Evelina in this stream? Just making sure she's still alive. Maybe, but she's on the phone busy right now. I want to make a trip to Thailand. Come over. Come over. I just got here. Are you out of Russia? Yeah, I'm out of Russia. I've been out of Russia for a year now, nearly, right? Nearly a year. Nearly a year. Hey, Tim, how you doing? Yeah, 78.6. It's crazy, you know? More than a year. No, not more than a year, because I have my lease of this condo for a year, and I'm actually asking the realtor to lower down the price. So I'm trying to haggle with the owner. I'm like, you're not really going to rent this out quick. Might as well give me a discount. So I'm trying to haggle my way down here to survive. You know, I have no idea. I have no idea, Chris. Sam, I saw what you posted in Discord. I'm pretty sure it was a lie from him. I haven't watched the video, but I'll definitely check it out. You know? Go and start training Muay Thai and fight in tournaments. I actually started, yeah, I've been going to the gym for like a week now. I was I was in the gym today as well, doing workout. 1 hour in the gym and then 1 hour on the ellipse machine. What are your thoughts on JD Vance's stance, Ukraine, Europe not being invited in the negotiations? Noah, that's a very good question, and I literally made a video about that today, and we're going to be watching it together on a premiere. So usually I don't do anything on Sundays then live stream, but because for the past 2 days I was literally relaxing like I don't even know who, you know, I decided to make a video today and do a live stream, and then we're going to be doing a premiere after this live stream as well. And I can see we got 259 viewers right now. I would really appreciate it if we could all hit the like button, because it's completely free to do it. Are you in Turkey? No, I'm not in Turkey. I'm in Thailand right now. Hey, man, what's happening? Adrian, what's up? How you doing? I have not sold my apartment in Moscow. No, I have not. Oh, really? Iran? Really? I have not seen any of those news about Iran yet. You still got a Jeep. What do you mean a Jeep? No, I sold that. I sold that a year ago. I think it's clickbait, could be to drum up more viewers. We'll have to see. Time will tell. I haven't watched it, Sam, so I don't know. I'll have to. I'll check it out. I'll check it out today. You know, I was just literally running around the place. I haven't paid stunt double to go to the gym. No, guys. I just want to you know, work out a bit more. You know, spend 1 or 2 hours in the gym is good for the health. So I'm not going to be regretting it when I get older, you know? Get a bit of that fat off me, you know? Positive vibes from Texas. Brother, hope all wins well for you. Thank you very much. Ree, what's up? How you doing? Love your content. Thank you very much. You know, I was so in touch many months ago, Ivan. How are you changed? So I'm catching up with you. Love you, young man. Billy Way Norwood, it seems like you don't know. You probably watched me when I did the vlogs, right? I started doing them, right, on my second channel called Sanctioned Drive. So if you're the type of viewer who watches vlogs and stuff like that, check out my second channel. That's the channel for you, Billy. That's the channel for you. If you are looking for the old school Sanction Ivan, you got a Sanction Drive. All right? Check it out. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. Trust me. That's the stuff you're going to watch. Are you trying to lose weight or gain muscle? Bit of both, basically. You know, I want to exchange my fat for muscle. VJ, the whole situation with the negotiations is just near impossible with the things that they're planning to do. And as much as I want to talk about this right now, I literally made a video about it, which we're going to be watching after the live stream. But Ukraine is getting robbed from two sides right now. It's you know, it's just the way it is. You know, it's a very tough situation, and as much as I want the peace, you know, many people are dying. It's horrible. Wars are bad. But with the plans of how they're planning to negotiate on all of this stuff, it seems like it's going to be impossible to come for peace very soon. You know? It's really difficult, you know? It's really difficult. Sanction Drive is getting exciting now. Can't wait to see Datsun on the road. Peter, thank you very much. Yeah, it's getting excited. I'm getting excited myself. You know, I'm enjoying doing the second channel. It's great. You know, it's great. Thought I saw Putin spying on me in my bathroom. It's okay. It was just a poop. Oh, my God. No, she did not finish. She's talking right now. But if you don't believe me, she was in one of my previous videos. Literally on my previous video on Sanction Drive. Loads of Russians in Thailand. Would be interesting to hear you converse with them about the war. The thing is, I really don't want to talk to them about it, you know? I don't really talk to many people around here. You know, I got a small crowd that I talk to when I have time. You know, I got Rob. He lives around here, an awesome guy. Talk to him. I wish, you know, I wish I could delegate a bit more time hanging out, which I probably should. And there's a few awesome guys from the car club that I talk to as well, from like the classical car club here. You know, and just don't have enough time to chill around and talk to everybody, you know. So I'm usually just thinking about videos, making videos for this channel, planning out making videos for the second channel, and I'm just too busy to hang around, unfortunately. And as much as I do it, I'm still broke. I don't even know how that works, you know. I have no idea. It's just the way it goes, right? Is it expensive to call Russia on something? Yeah, I mean, you could call them on WhatsApp. If peace is negotiated, how at all will this change your situation? Sam, that's a very good question. First of all, even if peace is negotiated, there's no chance that I'll be able to go back to Russia, because if I return during peaceful times, they are still going to be stopping me at the border. They're going to start checking me. They're going to find the videos, and then they're going to say you're discrediting, because those laws are not going to change if peace comes around. The only way that the laws will change is if there's going to be another democratic president of Russia, which obviously is not going to happen very soon. I don't believe it's going to happen very soon, you know, so it's very sad. And talking about the peace thing, as much as, you know, Ukraine wants it as well, the negotiations and the proposals for the negotiations are just not, they're just really, really hard for, you know, for Ukraine, for example. Ooh, musicmemes.com. Thank you very much. Is that your website? Let me open up the message here. Musicmemes.com. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How do I... Hold on, guys. I need to... 1 second. Thank you very much for $10. Musicmemes.com. Let's get the party started. Thank you very much for $10. I really appreciate your support, and you're definitely helping me out right now. Thank you very much. That's a good integration. If musicmemes.com is your website, that's the smartest flipping support I've ever seen in my life. Thank you very much. Does the U.S. still look attractive? Yes, the U.S. still looks attractive for me. It still does. You know, and my plan is still to go to the U.S. The thing is, with the negotiations, right? I mean, this is a very, very difficult topic, if you think about it, right? Because, to be fair, we're starting to see some sort of negotiations, right? We're starting to see something starting. The thing is, the U.S. wants 50% of Ukraine's mineral resources, and they proposed to control it by U.S. military. So putting U.S. military where they're going to be digging out those minerals. 50%. Can you imagine that? That's not 10, 20, 30, 40. That's 50%. That's a lot. That's big money we're talking about, right? what can I say? What can I say, right? The problem here is, first of all, this is probably great for the U.S. economy if you're thinking about it in this sense, right? Hold on, guys. I wanna talk about this. This is very important. This is very important. But first, I want to say thanks to Chris. 1 second. Chris, thank you very much for $10. You shouldn't be broke. Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you very much. Really appreciate for your support. Thanks for supporting me through coffee. You're a big flippin' legend. Покажись на камеру, пожалуйста. Скажи привет. Ты по телефону говоришь?
Hello, Savadika.
There's Evelina right there. So, thank you very much, Chris. Talking about this, right? About the minerals. In a sense, if you think about it, it's great for the U.S. economy. So, looking at from the U.S. standpoint, that makes a lot of sense, right? That makes a lot of sense, Chris. Thanks. Because brings more money into the states. Does this feel like colonialism in a sense? Yes, it does. Right? It definitely feels like that. They're thinking that if they get 50% of those resources, they are going to put the U.S. military to control the mineral foundations, right? So where they're going to take the mineral from, the coal, the oil, whatever, lithium, you know, and they think that that way, that will be a security for Russia not to attack. The thing is, Zelensky did say that the only peace negotiations is if the borders go back to 24th of February 2022. So basically, we're not talking about Crimea. We're talking about just before the invasion in 2022. That's what he wants. At the same time, the press secretary of the Russian president said there is going to be no negotiations on the captured lands. So, what do we got here, right? What do we got here? I don't see this going forward or back. Even if they're talking about 50% of the resources, a lot of those resources are in the Russian-controlled lands as well. So how is this going to work out? You know what I mean? As much as I want peace, and I think negotiations are great, diplomacy, I just don't see it happening soon because it is just impossible. And imagine, like, 50%. That's crazy. That's crazy. We know old facts, Russians are commie, but how is that transmitted to younger generations? Really depends where they were raised and how their family looked at, like, at communism, you know? I'm not gonna lie, VJ John, I have not been following up the news about the Gaza Strip. The only thing I heard that wasn't Trump saying that he wants to buy it or something like that? Yes, these negotiations are gonna fail because it's clear U.S. is just being friendly to Russia and ignoring Europe. That is also a false statement in a sense, right? Because the feeling that I'm getting from this, right? The feeling that I'm getting from the talks and stuff like that is they're not being friendly. It's more like keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, in a sense. Somewhat, I got a feeling like that. I don't know why. I could be wrong. I'm not some professional analyst in a sense, but that is what I feel right now. Because at the same time, didn't Vance say that if Russia does not follow up with negotiations, that they're going to sanction the heck out of Russia? They're going to supply Ukraine with a lot and a lot of weapons. I think I saw something like that, right? Gorilla Cookies, Joe, what's up? Thank you very much for $20, you big flippin' legend. Guys, Gorilla Cookies is coming to Thailand very soon. We're going to hang out very soon as well. He's literally coming over here. So we're going to meet up. Big flippin' legend. How you doing? Thank you very much, brother. You have a unique perspective. Being an analyst means nothing if you live in it. I just hope US doesn't drop the sanctions. No. They're not going to be dropping the sanctions. But it's very hard, you know? It's very hard. I agree with you on the possible Ukraine peace deal. Peace is always good. Border early 2022 level. Cut a deal with minerals to keep out of the hands of somebody else. It's very difficult. I mean, I really doubt that Ukraine is going to go forward with the 50%. Imagine a country with so rich with resources giving up 50% of that. I don't know. USA has been disbanded, so Ukraine will receive nothing since military aid is covered by that agency. The peace plan would be the rare earth metals without giving the aid. Oh, Ukraine is still getting aid, from what I heard. %90 of the world's supply of neon comes from Mariupol. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. All the minerals are in Russian-occupied territory. Trump needs to make a deal about mineral. It's you know, the thing is, the situation with Putin is not easy at all. I'll tell you how Russians are. As a Russian myself, you cannot fall down in the eyes of people, because if you fall down once, you lose all respect, and that's the worst thing that can happen, right? I know a lot of people are going to say he's got no respect or whatever, but I'm talking about respect inside of Russia, you know, by the surrounding people around him. Well, not even respect, probably being scared of him. Because if he fails with this, right, that's him done. So he's going to be bending the line so that he will not show any weakness. And this will definitely be a big problem for those peaceful negotiations. Although, this Saturday, I think, or whatever, they're going to be coming to Saudi Arabia or something. www.rockbusters.co.uk. Thank you very much for supporting us for $10. Thank you very much. Look forward to both your channels and good luck. www.rockbusters.co.uk. Thank you very much for your support, you big flippin' legends. I really wonder what those links are. Oh, carpet cleaning services. Carpet and upholstery cleaning and stain guarding. Wow, that's pretty cool. Wow, is that actually your business? That's pretty cool. Thank you very much for supporting me. I gotta say, you know, it's interesting to see all the different people here having different businesses and doing this. You know, it's great. Thank you very much. So a question showing the Asian gentleman from Kiev. How's your search for BMW? Do you wanna, if you sell your Mercedes? Guys, I just put the Mercedes for sale. And that's just the way it is. Captain Action, thank you very much for gifting a membership. And Also, big thanks for T Coop for $10. If you ever make it to the US, beer is on me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the support. Really, truly appreciate it. And thank you very much for supporting me through the coffee link. Big thanks to you. "95% of the Russian army is now deployed in only Ukraine. 47% of Russian GDP is now spent on the war. Russia has similar GDP as Spain. Russia has only taken the size Los Angeles 2024. The thing is, a lot of people don't know one thing. When Trump was in charge, he also implemented a lot of sanctions on Russia, which hurt the economy a lot as well. So it's really hard to discuss on what's actually going on, right? How is this going to play out, and how is this going to work out? Because this is a very, very difficult situation. But from what I heard is that if Russia does not go forward with the peace negotiations, the U.S. will actually supply a lot of weapons to Ukraine. That's what I heard. So I'm not sure, I'm not sure. It's a very difficult situation. The 50% of minerals feels like a ripoff, but I gotta say, for the U.S. economy, I mean, it's great. It's one of those things that's difficult to discuss, right? Because this is, in a sense, feels inhumane, but from a business standpoint and for a country like the United States, obviously it makes sense, because if you're a president of a country, you want to make it, more better economically, right? So if this happens, I mean, it makes sense for the U.S. For Ukrainians, not really much. You know what I mean? Trump was the first president to give Ukraine offensive weapons. Maybe Zelensky should counter and say 65% of the minerals in the occupied area and maybe 10 on the non-occupied, and the ability to buy it at like 10% below market value. That could be a deal, As a non-Ukrainian, I honestly feel like the best for Ukraine and Europe is to continue fighting. The West has been holding back, but this, of course, easy to say as an outsider not fighting. Exactly, it's very easy for us to discuss all of this, but this is really hard for the people fighting and for the people, in charge of all of this. No, makes sense. USA promised in 1991 to protect Ukraine against Russia when they gave nuclear weapons to your president. I think I actually saw that. Wasn't it Biden who said that? I'm not trying to get into like the US politics or something like this, right? But when I was looking at it, it was like when Biden was young, he was talking about all of this. Wasn't he? Or I could be wrong. It could be another person or something like this. If I'm wrong, can somebody correct me, please? MBS wants $2 billion he gave Jared back. Zelensky said go fish to signing over mineral rights. Don't like to act like mafia, don't shaking people down, threatening, coercing, thinking people, countries, taking. Is moonshine out of the question now? Guys, I am not. I am getting skinnier. The U.S. investment in Ukraine was to protect themselves, not because they did Ukraine a favor. They don't deserve minerals in return, no less than other nations who are aiding the war. I'll just deal with Trump as much as deal with Putin. Absolutely zero chance. Either would stick to an agreement. Would not be surprised at all. American politicians just spend and group as anywhere else in the world. So nobody's gonna be answering me this question, right? I just wanted to see who it was. You know. But yeah, guys, this is I did go more in depth about this topic in my video, which we're going to be premiering after today's live stream. So we're going to be watching it together. And don't forget to actually like this live stream, guys, because it really helps my channel to get out there for people to see and what's going on. Repeat the question, just signed on. The question was, we were talking about the 1991 about Ukraine abolishment of nuclear weapons. And I'm not sure if I saw this or not. I just want somebody to correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it was young Biden who was talking about the removal of the nuclear weapons from Ukraine. But if somebody attacks Ukraine, that they would help them or something like that. Yes, USA and NATO. Yeah, I was just kind of, one of the days I was looking at it. Bill Clinton. Yes, Biden was old enough in an office at the time who did speak about the removal of Ukrainian weapons. Oh, I see. Yes, that was included in the agreement. Wow, this is interesting, you know. So, I mean, if the nuclear weapons were never removed, that wouldn't have happened. But at the same time, if you look back at the history of Ukraine as well, of the corrupt presidents that were basically set up by the Kremlin there, you know, even with that, nothing much would have changed in the first place. So it's very, very hard to go back into this historical topic, right? Because even although that could have happened there, you know, you really try hard to get the truth out regarding what's happening in Russia and Ukraine. Yeah, I try my best, you know. I want to get the news out to you guys. This is very important topics that we should all discuss. And it's very interesting at the same time, you know. Our first president beheaded a journalist. Are you from Ukraine? I don't know what Biden may have said, and he was only a senator, but USA did agree to come with aid to Ukraine if they were attacked. I think part of the problem is Putin is a KGB guy who worked for the second chief directorate. He was trained liar going into negotiation with American diplomats who aren't trained intelligence. It's very hard to negotiate with him, you know, because he's going to be trying to pull all of this to his likings and to the way he wants it to get done. My brother left his card in ATM in Bulgaria. After a few minutes, the ATM keeps any card not removed, and you should be able to collect tomorrow. Here in UK, you have to take the card before cash given. Yeah, I hope that it happened yesterday. So today, I realized this only in the evening when I looked at my wallet and I realized one of my main cards is gone. So I hope I'll get it. Good on you for saying that about Russian influence presence in Ukraine. Very true. Yeah, it was like that, you know? It was like that for a very long time. Do you think, guys, you know, to be knowing that anybody is compromised, we would never know, you know? We could only talk about rumors. We will only see it by the actions taken. You know, and we will definitely see it if Russia will not be looking into negotiating the way that they're going to be getting it and doing it. So whatever actions is taken, we can make our own assessment on all of this. You know? What's 42% of Russian gas supply has been destroyed by Ukrainian drones. Russian oil production depends on all German-made machines from 1940s and East German machines as well as components made in Texas. How do you think the Russian public will react to any kind of a peace deal? It really depends on how it's going to be shown in Russia. In Russia, it's going to be shown if the peace deal occurs. They're going to say, we won the war. They have given up on all of this. If they keep the land. The thing is, Ukraine doesn't want to give the land that was captured from 2022. So how is this peace deal going to work out? I'm not sure. I don't think that Putin is going to be like, all right, let's make a peace deal, and I'm going to give you back all the land that we have captured. And the press secretary of the Russian president said that there's going to be no negotiations about all of this, giving back land. So it's not going to work out. I don't think so. Ukrainian in Thailand now. Been watching you a long time since the live YouTube channel was Starsky in Ukraine. You were the first Russian on the show. Wow, that's pretty cool. And you're Ukrainian living in... Where do you live in Thailand? Where do you live in Thailand? That's pretty cool. Wow. I go way back. Put inside my binocular when he was KGB in East Germany. Really? I'm sure the families of the 855,000 soldiers no longer with us would have preferred if Putin had never done this. Look. Oh, Pattaya sometimes. Oh, you're in Bangkok? That's pretty cool. We could even see each other one day. The thing is, imagine this. The peace deal goes. Russia gives back the land that they have captured. The question is, what was the point of all of this? Like, literally, what the heck is going on? What is the actual point? You know what I'm saying? Like 0 points whatsoever. Just near 1 million people died, right? I don't know, guys. That's what I'm talking about. So he's not going to be stopping. I don't think he's going to be stopping because it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. As of now, Russia does have a year-round deep water port, or has Ukraine kept all of them? So this is just absolute stupidity, and they probably know this in the Kremlin as well, and they're not going to be giving the land back. So this peace deal is not going to work out. It's not going to work out. As much as I want peace, I'm for peace, guys. I just don't see it happening. Ukraine joining Europe would improve living standards, and Russian people would see how Ukraine live better across the board. You know what, guy? The thing is, joining the European Union does not improve living stats. Just does not. And it raises the prices in a country for sure. The salaries don't really go up as much. It's great to be in Europe, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be better. Like living-wise. It's great to be in Europe because you can travel nearly all around the world with no problem. But I mean, look at some European countries, like the post-Soviet European countries in the European Union. A lot of them are not really having a good time either. That's the thing as well, so... it's a two-sided coin, and I'm just I don't want to be putting any pink glasses on anybody here. It's like in Europe, the good countries to live in Europe, it's like you want to be in the main European countries. Putin says he did it because he doesn't want Ukraine joining NATO. But what about Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia? So look, he says he started this because he doesn't want Ukraine joining NATO. But then if Ukraine accepts the deal of giving 50% of the minerals and they're going to be guarded by U.S. troops, I don't know about you guys, but that seems like NATO in Ukraine for me. I don't know about you, but that's just the way it is, you know? No peace without our land back, and the re-education of the Russian society, and have a new year Russian president that is put by the West, let's say 5 different nominees that people can vote for. So you're from Ukraine, right? Can you tell me what do you think about the 50% of natural resources? And by the way, if peace occurs, are you going to be going back to Ukraine, by the way? The war in Ukraine has become the Iraq-Iran war of the 1980s, largely stagnant border war with officers' units not trained enough to break through front lines to make 10, 100-kilometer gains. Penalty for lying about your English. Oh, wow. I can't say that here. You can't say what? That you would not about the deal, or you cannot talk about the fact that if you're going to go back when the war stops. Imagine the oil and minerals in Ukraine were refined by the West. That would stop Putin having control, but Russia has ruined their only export that makes money for Putin's Kremlin. I mean, there's 2 Ernst accounts spamming. Where do you see Ernst? I don't even see him. Where is he? Russian army only makes 10 meter to 100 meters gains due to only having the skill to send poorly trained infantrymen instead of large amounts of well-supplied tanks and armored vehicles. Oh, if I go there or not, I see. I see. So you don't know. Maybe you might like Thailand a lot, right? And just stay here. Captain Action, thank you very much for gifting a membership, you big legend. Really appreciate it. T Price, thank you very much. And Sam K, thank you very much for a membership, you big legend. T Price, thank you very much for $10. Remembering you with Marilyn Monroe statue still makes me laugh. You the man. Oh wow, you're an old watcher. You've been watching me for a long time. Thank you very much for supporting me, by the way, through the coffee link. It really helps me because pretty broke. I don't even know how. Work 24/7, but I guess that's how life is. But thank you very much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out with the news I do, because you got to remember that I'm not sponsored by anybody. Like, you see big media outlets, they're usually sponsored by somebody and something like this. I'm just a single man operation, and the only guys that support me is you, and then I get a bit from YouTube monetization as well. But thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Big legend. Oh, I'll take the honors. I'll take the honors and do this. I'll do the honors. I'll be the moderator of this. You need one of them foam thumbs up hands. Definitely I do. Definitely. Supposedly, Igor Strelikov Gherkin says riots will happen in Russian army in 2025. The war will come to Russia, and that Russia will become the next North Korea. I mean, it's getting close to it for the fact that there's a lot of restrictions on, for example, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, a bunch of websites you can't access. So it's not far away from that. It's not far away from that at all. I want to sign up for your aura, but they didn't have your name on the list, so I didn't sign up. I don't think they have my name, but I mean it's legit. I've got contacted by a big company that they basically, it's aura. Navalny anniversary was attended by a lot of people. People still aren't afraid of Putin. Yeah, it's great that people were going to the grave, I agree with you. I'm joining the European Union doesn't mean... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Russia took the worst characteristics from those bad influencers in their culture. The Byzantines' corruption, the Mongolian war evil. Marx and communism as well. Look, I got my degree in 1995. I'm old. It's good for you. Did you sign a contract with Aura? Yeah, I signed a contract with them for 2 integrations. So I did 2 videos. I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think they're gonna be getting any more advertisements from me. I don't think they got a lot of clicks, but I gotta say that was very nice. I like the experience of working with companies because it definitely helps me, Hey, Evan, the story you broke out about Estonia breaking sanctions is still being investigated here. Yesterday, the biggest paper, Post Times, did a story about your research. Flipping heck, that's funny as heck. I gotta say, it's cool. It's cool for the fact that I did something that the whole Estonia just watched and started talking about it. It's great. This is what I'm talking about, the power of YouTube, I'm trying to get the news out there for everybody. And, the big guys, the big corporations, news and stuff like that, they don't look into the small stuff. I look into everything. I'm like the little rat that takes the crumbles, I take the crumbles and I make storylines out of it, which is very interesting, and it's pretty cool. Did they mention me in the newspaper? I hope they did. That would be nice, because actually mentioning me on the newspapers will help me to get a U.S. visa, because you need to be, for the talent visa, there's also going to be getting mentioned everywhere. Wiggler, thank you very much for $5. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Somebody was saying, how do you buy me a coffee? It's easy. You go to the links in the description. It says cause/fee.com/sanctionivan. You click on it, and then you do it. Not sure how you do it from there, but it's pretty easy. But thank you very much for asking, and thank you very much for the support. Surprising, new Syrian government will rush to keep its military bases. Seems that Turkey will share Syria with Russia to betray Iran. I mean, I am not surprised for the fact that Russian bases are still going to be in Syria whatsoever. The thing is, I heard rumors that for them to do it is to give Assad to Syria alive. Yes, they did direct link. I can post the story, but it's behind the paywall. Oh, can you? Can you send me... Are you on our Discord, or can you send me an email? I want to check it out. That's pretty cool. Is that a different website? Because there was this other website that was posting it, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm I'm honored for the fact that Estonia is talking about this, and I wish Estonia or one of those people, the journalist, right? I don't understand. Journalists nowadays, can I consider myself a journalist? I don't know. Anyways, journalists nowadays, what are they thinking? Why don't they call me? My email is in the about section. And ask me for more details because I can get more details, Flipping heck, those just journalism is about contacting people, doing some research. Flipping message me, let's collaborate. I would love to collaborate with big guys, Super random, but as a kid, this is super random, but as a kid, were you super pro-Russian and pro-Putin? Like, did the war itself piss you off or what? I never liked Putin. Never did because my family never did like him, right? Am I patriotic? Was I patriotic? Yeah, I still am. I love Russia. I love Russia. If somebody asks me, I'm not afraid to say I'm from Russia. Heck no. Like, seriously. I'm against the Kremlin regime. I'm against Putin, right? But I love my country. It's two different things. Being patriotic is not liking Putin, right? So there's just a thing like that, Question, what are the future plans for Russian expats? Put emergence from this Ukraine situation relatively skate. I would imagine to be going back home problematic. Definitely problematic for people like me. As my man, you could get into making applications for portable devices. Maybe, you never know. Today's journalists are too comfortable for that. It's easier to copy and paste. I guess it is. Ernst K. Dexter, Cherry's Billy. Wow. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, it's, there's nothing wrong with loving your country. Our governments are not our nations. Trust me. I know I'm Canadian and I want nothing to do with our current government. The Great Patriotic War stories overshadowed the real World War II, where Stalin was forced into joining the alliance, but that's not remembered by Russia. Any of your ancestors spent years in gulags? Some of my ancestors were rounded up by the Red Army and shot because some of my ancestors were in the White Army against the commies. So, yes. So, yeah. That's a story about that. Okay, I get that. Nobody wants to be rounded up and shot. The problem with most journalists is that they're usually upper middle class or rich kids who only want other rich youth from the same colleges or social classes as them, like a country club. It's not about that. Optic, thank you very much for supporting me through the links in the description, you big flippin' legend. Thank you very much for $7. A lot of actual leaders are bad, sadly. Take care, Ivan. Optic, thank you very much for supporting me through the links in the description. I really, truly appreciate it, and I really appreciate the support because it keeps the channel going. Thank you very much. And we hit 11% of our goal. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. P.S. If you need any documents done here in Thailand or other places, let me know. I can hook you up. Visa, citizenship, business documents, anything. Seriously. Byline AC, anything in Thailand. No GK. My father is famous. Oh, thank you very much. Actually, I have a visa already. But business documents and stuff like that, if I ever do, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, brother, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. My grandfather was shot by the Russian army in 1943. He lived in Pinsk. Oh, wow. That's very sad. Ivan, have you had sausages and onion gravy with mashed potatoes before? Are you asking the guy who lived in Ireland for 11 years? It is better you find a journalist you like and contact them. They like having sources. Only talk to them. I've met many Russians. They're fine people, but their government makes them embarrassed. I used to be a journalist. Haha, what are you talking about? My dad, who was a refugee in the UK after World War II. Oh, I see. My grandfather actually fought in World War II on the Japan side. What is going on, Billy? What are you talking about? Are you actually Ernst? Hi, Evan. Still trying to buy that old Chevy van? Right now, no. Right now, no, because I need to sell my car first and then figure out, because my financial situation is not the best right now. So, I am putting that away for now, and I'm just gonna work on this channel, on the second channel, and then maybe in the future. It's just, I don't know what's going on, but not doing well. Not doing well. Irish bangers and mash are superior food. Oh, you know what? I love Irish sausages. It was good. No, not both cars. Not both cars. The Datsun, it's for my heart. It's for a lot of people. They get into depression. They need antidepressants. I just need a good old V8. That's all. That's all. Good old V8. Go to contact me. Is there something I can do? Too happy with a US visa. What do you mean? A Russian video blogger, Sanctioned Ivan, published a video on YouTube where he pointed out, based on Import Genius Customs Declaration database, that Estonian company Zalair, they're literally posting each other's stories, Svenvir. It seems like, honestly, why are they not messaging me? I can give them bunch more details. We could be doing some work on this. Flippin' heck, if some big news outlet from Estonia would actually contact me, I would work for them and we would uncover this thing and we would close it down. Flippin' heck, I'll be like CIA, operative on the fields, working around the place. Legacy media from TV channels, newspapers has recently died. Most people get their news from podcasts, social media, and great YouTubers win elections. Ivan is a great journalist of this era. Bong bong. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Hey man, I used to own a Datsun 280ZX. That's very good. International arbitration could save the lives of many Russian conscripts if there is only a sane president prepared to think of something other than his imperialist fantasy. Oh, wow. Two people straight away. Hey, MJ and Roman. Hold on a minute, guys. This is crazy. Well, give me a second right here. First of all, big thanks to Roman for $10. Take care, young man. Roman, thank you very much for supporting me through links in the description. Hey, MJ, thank you very much for $10 as well. Thanks for streaming today. It's always to hear your thoughts on current events. Thank you very much. And I got some good news for you as well. We are going to be having a premiere of a video which goes in depth of all of the stuff happening right now. So it's going to be really, really interesting. We're going to be watching it together today. It's going to be good, Usually when companies like that, they contact you. If you contact them, they don't work. Fahim, how you doing? Hi from Croatia, Ivan. You're a really cool dude. I watched your video today where you drove 4 days with your friends from Moscow down to Georgia and Turkey. It was great. Also gave me a good laugh. You know what? As scary as an experience that was, I gotta say, it was it was one that is never going to be forgotten. You know, it's one of those things that I'll never forget. It's just, you know. Can I have a flex? I got nothing to flex. I've been in the gym for a week. What are you talking about? What am I going to be flexing? I got to flex my belly, you know, and not flex. I can wobble it around the place, but I doubt you want to see it. If you can't get into the US, you have other plans. Is Thailand looking like a long-term spot? My plan is to work my way to get into the US, right? And I'm going to get to the US. But I got a visa here for 5 years now, so I got some time, you know? Who always chose the stinky apartments? When we came to Turkey, the prices of apartments skyrocketed then. So it was really hard to find an apartment, you know? And the first one where we came in was stinky. It was horrible. But you know, I rewatched some of the videos. It was insane. You know, I remember the feeling when we actually drove out. It was crazy. You really helped during the earthquake. Guys, during the Turkish earthquake, it was not me who helped out, right? I was just there doing a live stream. And we were collecting the funds for the people who were affected by the live stream, by the earthquake. And all I did was I took that money and bought all of the stuff that was needed with all of the money, and I brought it over to the place that were sending trucks over to the people in need. So it's the people who actually did this are the legends. I did the bare minimal. It was you guys that did the most important part of it, you know? And I really appreciate it. I don't know if many people remember this, but it was crazy. But it was you know, it was a good deed that we all did. Question. Will you watch SNL 50th anniversary? No. I don't even know what SNL is, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. If you're serious about pursuing journalism on a very large scale, I can get you to do a podcast with Kiev Post. Let me know. Take care. Oh, I would love to. That would be great. If that's possible, I would love to do it. That would be great. You could hit me up on my email, bro. You could hit me up on my email. If that's a possibility, if you got contacts there, I would love to. I think that would be great because when I was making this channel, first of all, my intentions were to show the reality of Russia and to... oh my God, I just bit my tongue. Flipping heck. When I said the reality of Russia, flipping heck, guys. Oh, that's painful. Anyways, I think that would be great. I think that'd be great. Whatever become of the chickens? You mean the chickens in Russia? They're fine. They're with my grandparents. Oh, that's painful. That was probably the most painful biting of the tongue that I've ever did in my life. It's a race day. Daytona 500 here in Florida. You watching the race, Ivan? Starts soon. If it starts soon, I'm going to be in bed by then, you know? The chief editor is someone very close to me. I would love to do it. Hit me up, bro. I would love to. I'm up for anything. You know, I think it'd be great. Maybe, you know, whatever topic. I think it'd be great. I would really appreciate it, honestly. If it's possible, that'd be great. Are your grandparents behind Putin? What are you smoking? You smoking crack or something? What are you talking about? Do you and Evelina still feed street cats? Yeah, we do. We do. Have any plans to persuade your bachelors once again? Um, not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Is that your Instagram? Let me see. Imagine if it's an FSB agent. Oh, line. All right, I'll message you a bit later. Yeah, we're in Asia. Line. I saved it. Wasn't gonna use Bad Investment Bank to give him a little. Oh, don't remind me of Bad Investment Bank. Flipping heck. The crypto coin. I need to do an interview with some big YouTubers like instead of Roche J. Bro, Arthur Ray, Denis Davidov, and a few McCrane or Elvira Berry. I mean, the only way we could do this if you guys message them or write under the comment section, do a podcast with Sanctioned Ivan or something like that, then it's possible. Hi, Ivan. How's the new V8? I'm curious. Greece from Holland. I haven't tried it yet. I'd love to do it. That'd be great. Yeah, I might ask him, I haven't talked to Starsky for a long time, actually. So, you know what? We're probably going to be doing this for 30 minutes. And then we're going to be doing the premiere of the video, guys. We're going to be watching the video together. Oh, you're not? Well, why not? We need a roommate sitcom with Ivan. The guy is not answering me. He said he's going to do a podcast with me, and then he just started ignoring me. Flippin' heck. Daddy Mike, flippin' heck. Thank you very much for $25. Hey, buddy, I really enjoyed your last couple of videos. Very professional. Mike, you big flippin' legend. Thank you very much for $25. And thank you very much for supporting me on Coffee. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Maybe he's ignoring you because he's busy doing the podcast without you. Maybe, I don't know. I really hate when you talk to somebody and they're like, "Yeah, let's do it, bro." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it. What's the good time for you?" And then they go disappear. I'm like, "Come on." I have a feeling sometimes that some people are scared to do a podcast with me because it might get them in trouble because of my a lot of some Russian YouTubers, right, who make videos, they try to censor themselves. I am a believer of freedom of speech. So I say whatever comes to my mind. Because I've been trolled on Jake's channel and Jake threatened me to ban me too. Oh, I see. Oh, wow, that's crazy. They're called fair weather friends. If the weather is good, life is good. As soon as there is storm, they run. Ivan wants a SMO. So SMO is what they call in Russia the Russia-Ukrainian war. They call it the special military operation. That's what they say, NFKRZ gets a lot of threats and constantly has visa problems in Portugal, which is very known, very slow bureaucracy for immigrants. I feel his pain. You know what? I got threats as well, but they're all online threats. Nobody actually comes up to the street. I swear, probably some of the people who threaten me somewhere, they probably seen me on the street. They never say anything. You know, it's you know, usually people who are threatening, they're just flipping. I don't even know what to call them. But you know, if you get threatened on the street, you got to take action quick. You know, I had a situation once in Russia. Sam K, thank you very much for one membership, you big legend. I had a situation once in Russia when a guy wanted to attack me. But the thing is, he was a big guy, right? But I was quick enough to run inside my car, and guess what I did? I started chasing him down with my car. I was like, come here, you know, and he was running away like a little girl. I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, some people are just crazy. And you got to think fast. You either got to have fast flipping legs, or you got to be a good fighter, I guess, you know? Did it work in a mall? No, it's not. It's not the guy in the mall. It's not the security guy. It was on the street. Imagine the West and Russia being true and honest friends instead of being adversaries. That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. That would be amazing. 100%. You know? Oh, wow. I see. I agree. Procrastination is a bad I can, you know what, guys? I cannot procrastinate. I mean, I can, obviously. Sometimes you open up Instagram or something and you start, you know, going through and you're like, what am I doing? On my Instagram, I unfollowed so many people so that I don't spend time looking at their stories. So I'm like only subscribed to like 50 people on Instagram just so that I don't waste my time looking at all that stuff. You know? And, you know, I try my best to spend all of my time working on my YouTube channels, you know? It's a lot of work, big job, but I enjoy it, you know? It's great. It's great. What car show would you watch? I used to watch Top Gear back in the day, you know? I used to watch it all the time. I loved it. You know, I sometimes, I watch a few US-based car YouTubers. The cats are doing well. They're sleeping right now. They're chilling out and sleeping. Yeah, Top Gear's classic. It was great. It was great. 5 cats he got. Holy smokes, that's a lot of cats. That's a lot and a lot of cats. Ooh, I'm excited that we're going to be doing a premiere today of the video. You know, it's been a long time since we did something like this, I got to say. It's been a long time. Best way to beat stress, stay busy. You'll never be stressed if you're always busy. You know what? I'll tell you one thing. I enjoy being busy all the time. When you're not busy, you know, when I don't do something, if I don't do something that actually is productive, I feel bad. I say, oh my God, Ivan, you're such a bad person for not doing something productive today. Like even, you know, for the 2 days that I took a break that I did not expect whatsoever, you know, I felt bad. I was like, oh, flipping heck, you know, I wasted 2 days. I wasted 48 hours of my life on just not doing much. Although I did post a video on the second channel and recorded for that, still. Keep getting interrupted at the house. How do I buy you a coffee? John, sorry, it's very simple. You go in the description, there's a coffee link. You press that, and it takes you to the page where you could do it. And it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. You type in your name, your message, and that's how you do it, you know? But thank you very much for asking. I really appreciate the support. Really appreciate the support. Scotty Kilmer is the best car YouTuber. The man deserves donation from every car owner. Thanks to him, I saved $10,000s of dollars on my cars. The true definition of insanity is doing the same thing over again and expecting a different result. Bruce Lee, it's like hang your head against the wall to get through. That's true. 100%. I'm freezing. Where are you freezing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Everybody in the chat, how you guys doing? Tell me, what are the stories you guys want to hear? What do you want to see? What do you want to talk about before we do the premiere? Because we're going to be doing that premiere in 30 minutes. In around 30 minutes, we're probably going to be doing a premiere where we're going to be going deep into what is actually going on. And I think it's a very interesting video that we're all going to find informative. You're 25 years old in Russia. I'm actually 26. I'm actually 26. Missouri is getting really cold right now. I'm preparing for a winter storm. Oh, I see. Do you guys have a fireplace or something? Billy, what are you talking about? Flipping heck. This is not... Like, I would not discuss this type of stuff. And the apartment that I'm painting today has no heat. Oven's running currently 60 degrees. Wow. That's pretty cold. Have you got any room there for a full-size traffic light? No, I don't. I do not need a full-size traffic light. I do not need that. Do a tour where you go to exercise. I actually exercise in the building where I live. We got a gym here, you know? And, yeah, I go there now. I'm actually going to be going there in the morning as well. So, yeah. Lifting some weights. Really like what you do on YouTube. My Thai wife likes you too. Hope we can meet when we come to Thailand next time. Then maybe we can get a ride in Datsun. Yeah, for sure, Peter. When you come over, hit me up. I'll get you a ride in the Datsun. Whoever is in Pattaya or whatever, hit me up. When I get the Datsun on, I'll give you guys a ride. Are there any ambassadors or leaders in Russia who you've worked with or consider reliable for information? What do you mean ambassadors or leaders? I've not worked with any of them. What do you mean? You need the best Chevy of all, Corvette in the States. I love Corvettes. They're great. Yeah, I do training with a trainer so that I actually do the things right. Does your building have a trainer? No. The trainer comes. He lives not far away from here. Try getting a Thai massage. You know, I'm not a big fan of like massages and stuff like that. Maybe because I haven't got one in years. But I don't know. Bite your tongue, Ivan. Never mind, you already did. Yeah, I already did. Someone with a public megaphone thinking back to when you were in school for international relations. Oh, I see. You know, I don't keep contacts with some of the people, but I'm pretty sure with the people that I went to university, I'm pretty sure some of them actually work for the Russian government. I would not be surprised. You know, because some of them were already kind of in it because their families were in it, you know? So I'm pretty sure, you know, if I look through like my friends lists, probably could find some, but I don't talk to anybody of them. You know, I got a friend from there that I still talk to, but he doesn't live in Russia even more. When the mobilization started, he ran away. He's in Dubai right now. I think he started a restaurant there actually, which is pretty cool. Pretty rough. Thai massages where they walk on your back and stuff. Feels great afterwards. Oh, wow. Do I miss Turkey? Turkey was great. You know, if they didn't do that residency thing that they did, you know, making it impossible for foreigners to get, would probably be there. And I saw your early video when you started with YouTube and you were so young and so good looking. So you're saying I'm bad looking now, all right? Peter, thank you very much for becoming a legend. Thank you very much for becoming a member. You're a rich kid from Russia, highly educated. I wish I was a rich kid. I wish. Because if I was, I'd be driving a Corvette right now. One day I will, though. One day. Just curious and always looking for good info sources, media, political, or biz leaders. Hey, MJ, you got me. You got me. I remember Ivan's first videos. He looks so young. I'm just Patreon. I love when Ivan responds to messages. Try my best, Reba. I try my best. I try my best. Really like what you do on YouTube. My Thai wife likes you too. Hope we can meet. You wrote that message. I said, yeah, for sure. You definitely, if you're in Pattaya, definitely 100%. You know? You know, you got to remember one thing, Bong Bong. There's a lot of people from provincial Russian places that sign up contracts to go and earn some money, you know, because their salaries are so low. When they see how much you earn in the Russian military right now, how much it pays, they go in there because they're like, we are going to be millionaires, you know? What is good, cat food? Yeah, we buy Purina Pro Plan. Have you tried Zin? I did actually. Not a big fan of it. It's like the US, he was educated in a country with an excellent public education system. And you know, there was such young teen. Well, Biddy, you're getting weirder and weirder here. Message by message. Yes, and appreciate your perspectives and commentary, all things in Russia. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. As an American, I hope Europe insists on being in negotiations. Putin has America, Ukraine should be able to have Europe. I mean, I think that Europe and Ukraine should be in the negotiations. It's important, you know? It's important. Emery Ellis, thank you very much for becoming a legend. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, I have not, but I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. This is not close to what is name. No, I'm not. Afghanistan will provide most of the cheap grain for Russia in a new trade deal and alliance. Russia will probably help the Taliban. Yeah, they're going to be importing. Afghanistan is going to be exporting Coca-Cola to Russia. I was like, what the heck? I was like, what? Afghanistan makes cola? What's going on? You know? Flipping heck. What do you think of Putin coming to the U.S.? I don't think he's going to be coming anytime soon. I think, I'm not sure. If he does come soon, though, before any peace or anything like this, it's going to be crazy. You know? Yeah, Fred, Sam actually sent it on my Discord. I want to check it out. I'm going to check it out. Evelina is walking around here. Yeah. Almost. I don't want him before you. You know what? I can't wait to get to the States. It'd be great. I just need to grow the channel, and get there. It'd be great. But we'll just have to see what happens, We'll just have to see what happens. It would be crazy if he does come. It'll be absolutely insane. What do you think about the new Putin movie coming out? I have not heard about that. Where is it coming out? In Russia? Or somewhere else? Taliban also sold equipment were left behind that turned in the Red Square under capture from Ukraine. Russia and Turkey seem like they both want to take out Iran and throw it west of balance, then go after China after Iran. I actually don't think that Putin will leave Russia. Kevin Craven, thank you very much for £4. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, you big flippin' legend. Thank you very much. Check out Google Map. Okay, I'm going to check out Google Map right now and see if I'm actually going to see it as Gulf of Mexico from Thailand. Google Maps. Let's see. Google Maps. I want to see. I'm not going to share the screen, but I'm going to check it out. Go to zoom out. Google Maps, are you going to zoom out for me, please? Please? And what am I going to see from Thailand? It says Gulf of Mexico, and it says and then it says Gulf of America. So it's both now. That's what it says on Google Maps. Oh, it's a Polish movie. Turkey will be moving into the bases in Syria after Putin was kicked out. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, Sam K. I saw that, yeah. Melania is not Russian. What are you talking about? She's not from Russia. Get your Thai citizenship and I will trade you for my US citizenship straight across the USA. Yeah, you cannot trade citizenship. I wish it was possible. That'd be great. Last time I checked, the only list in the world of the U.S. top military spending. You speak such good English. It's a pleasure to listen to you. Peter, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. This is my problem leaving Ukraine and Europe out of the negotiations. Putin wants land grab, so deciding what land he gets to keep is deciding who has to sacrifice their freedom to live under. Yes, Melania is Slovenian. Yes. Economist George Friedman predicted that Turkey will become a superpower. Now they have Turkstream pipeline operational to replace Russia for moving oil through Ukraine to Europe. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's going to be a big economical boost as well. As long as, the problem is Turkish leadership, not a lot of people like it either. So it's also going to be hard for that. I thought they were speaking English, so I just assumed it was the United States. Assumed what? Europe doesn't want to negotiate with Putin. There's nothing stopping them from going there now and talking to him just to be a pain. He also did a video about Russian comedy show which had Biden going to Russia on a spy mission. I talked about that ages ago, actually. Had a video about ages ago. I'm gonna propose trading those who live in public areas for those who want to move and live here. In your opinion, which car is the most driven in Moscow? Probably like Lada and Hyundai. There's a lot of Chinese cars now as well. But I think that Hyundai was one of the biggest. And Renault, Hyundai, Renault, Lada, I think. I'm trying to get a permanent residency in Finland. My grandparents were from Kronoby. It's Eastern European theme park. Choose your adventure. Doesn't end as you think it does, Slovenia. No cars in Moscow when petrol runs out. It's the thing is, Russia does not have enough processing plants to process crude oil into gasoline. So they've never invested into that. So they take the oil out, but they actually send it out to get processed. Can you imagine this? And I'd be thinking, you know, through all those years that they have been in power, they couldn't do that. Okay, I am going to be setting up the premiere right now. So stay put right here, guys. Stay put, stay put. What's up, Moses? How you doing? How you doing, guys? Let's see, let's see. Yeah, great. Doing great, doing great. I gotta say, guys, I really appreciate the support. Honestly, I mean, we got 18%. That's wild and crazy. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It really helps the channel. When can we get more vlogs? On the second channel, Sanctioned Drive. Are you subscribed to it? Sanctioned Drive. That's where the vlogs are at. You know, that's where the vlogs are at. Same with Canadian crude oil. They have no refineries. Go and sub right now. Yes, sub to it. What time is it for you? 1:46 a.m. And I do live streams every Sunday, pretty late. But that's what you got to do. You know, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. So I am going to set it up as a premiere 2. Oh, set as premiere. Save. All right, so the premiere is going to be in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10:46 a.m. here. That's great. Yes. So you guys got time to talk around a little bit here, and then we're going to be watching the premiere. Wow, great. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I just got to set everything up so everything works. Customization. Redirect. Save. Here we go. So before we end this, guys, I gotta say, you know, it's going to be interesting, the premiere that we're going to be watching. And the thing is, right, when we actually end this live, you don't have to leave the live stream because you're going to be redirected to the premiere. It's going to be pretty easy. So if you guys want to support the channel, you could also do it before we end the live as well through the links in the description to support the cause of free journalism, to bring out the latest news to all of us. Great chat, and I'll be watching. Thank you very much. Great crack. That's good, Giovanni. How you doing? What's that crack in Ballybrack? The most favorite tourist destination for Russia. Turkey, Egypt, Thailand. I think that's the most favorite ones. What American movies do you like? Fast and Furious I used to watch until it went really bad. A lot of American, you know, from the top of my head, I think it's gonna be really hard to remember which ones I like. You know. What is premiering? Only just joined the live stream. It's gonna be premiering. We're gonna be premiering a video because I didn't do 2 days. You know, what you do on YouTube is important. Could lead to something very important for peace. Maybe, Peter. You know, that's the plan. That's definitely the plan. Okay, I actually want to go on my channel to check out if everything is working fine. All right, looks good. Looks good. Everything is looking good. Ivan can become the next big YouTuber boxer. I'm not becoming a YouTube boxer. Would be great if this insanity ends one happy day and we come to visit you in Moscow and get smashed, Ivan. You know, for us to get smashed in Moscow, the president has to change, you know? Goodfellas. Yeah, Goodfellas is great. Goodfellas is great. I'm on a work break, just dropping in to drop a like and tell you I'm excited for your car almost being drivable. Thank you very much, Dominic. Really, I'm happy as well. I'm happy as well. 100% happy. So any more questions? We got 4 minutes before we're going to be redirected to the premiere to watch it together, guys. Because we're going to be automatically redirected. And if somebody doesn't get automatically redirected, just go to my channel, go to the videos, and you will see the premiere as well. Just in case if you do not get redirected in 4 minutes. Ivan, who would be a good next leader of Russia? You know, that's a good question. I don't know of anybody who would be a good leader of Russia. I have not seen any good candidates. That's the problem as well. So it's very hard. You know, you'd actually have to see candidates to actually see it, you know. No, I wouldn't want to be the president. You know, I would not. I wouldn't mind helping, right? But I would not want to be the president. 100%. Eva from Zurich Cran, thank you very much for the support, you big flippin' legend. Holy smokes. Hello, Tom Tom. Thank you very much for $50. Eva, oh my God. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. You're the biggest flippin' legend today for the support. Holy macaroni. Thank you very much. Big flippin' legend. I don't even know how to thank you enough. I don't even know how to thank you enough. I really appreciate the support. Don't know how much this helps me. Thank you very much. Just a big flippin' legend. That's exactly why you would be a good president, my friend. No. I wouldn't want to be. Yulia Navalny for president. I don't know about that either. You know, if I'd be choosing the president, I would actually like to see some sorts of actions towards that, and not only words, because everybody can speak, but not everybody could take actions, and that is a big problem. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching the live stream. You are going to be redirected automatically to the premiere. And if you're not redirected or you not see anything after this live stream, that means that something has gone wrong, and go to my channel and check it out. So it's nice seeing you. I'll see you in the chat on the premiere.